Yosh! Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming by. It's Captain Thumb, brought to you in part by the crew. Selects Darth, Duxter, Axa, Eddie, Jezza. Anybody else in the chat that I can't see selects. My friends, thanks for coming through, guys. We're going to play some RuneScape Dragonwilds today. You got a present for me, Ducky? You need a couple more levels? No big deal. Take your time, bro. Your presence is present enough. Oh my god, is it present enough for me? Aren't I the sweetest? Alright, let's go, Eddie. Back on the streaker. Let's do it. And you got your new PC. You're ready to go, man. You probably read what I said in Discord, but if you need to compromise on anything, like sometimes when you go to the Fracture Planes or the Reach, the game starts spazzing out because it's too much for even my GPU to handle. I got a 3000 series. So if you gotta turn down anything, but I'm also streaming and like playing another game at the same time. You're streaking, woo! If you need to compromise or anything, I would suggest turning down models and textures, because the game looks just fine without high-level models and textures. But the lighting in this game is insane. You want to keep the lighting and the foliage cranked up. It makes the scenery look so nice. All right, how we doing over here, boys? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate having you guys. There's one thing I want to grab before we get started, so just give me a hot second. I'll be right back. Axa with the drink up, thanks dude. And the 7-month subscription. Holy moly. Let me take a sip and think about it for a second, bro. Basically since day one, you subscribed as fast as you could. One of my earliest supporters. Big W's in the chat for Axa. Always coming through almost every single day whenever he can. Showing big support, keeping the chat alive even when no one was here. Always throw honor and respect on him. He's building an amazing spot in the castle in the sky. It's his first build ever in Dragonwilds. And it's a fucking mansion. It looks proper good. It looks proper good. The son of a bitch challenged me to a duel yesterday. Might as well just honor Axa. Love him to death. He challenged me to duel. Let's find it really quick. Might as well show you guys this. My apologies, 1 second. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having an awesome morning. I appreciate you all for being here. We're gonna have an awesome day. I'm just gonna play the game that I love at the pace that I want, and we'll see what kind of trouble we get mixed up in. Let me turn off this music for a second. Yeah, I'm really happy to have you guys here. Axa, he challenged me to a duel yesterday, so I recorded it. Axa challenged me to a duel, so I gotta get the recording of this. He might beat me. I'm low on rest. He's got obsidian full. He has low health, only like 100. Oh shoot! Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, let me blow it up. Let me blow it up. My fault. My fault. Let's do that again. He challenged me to a duel, so I gotta get the recording of this. He might beat me. I'm low on rest. He's got obsidian full. I'm just gonna move my OSRS character. So he challenges me to a fight. He has like 140 health. I decided to keep myself debuffed by having low stamina. Buff my sword. I shouldn't have buffed my sword and my my armor. Now thinking about it, I shouldn't have done that. I like to shoot at the floor to show people that like I'm ready. Let's go, Axe. I'm ready. So I shoot the first one at the floor. All right, Axe is ready. He's trying to shoot water magic at me. I'm juking him. He's using his magic to surge around. He wasted those though. You gotta be more patient with those, buddy. Don't use those for movement next time. Got me. Doing good. Yeah, use those to dodge. I make the mistake too when I have the surge on. Yeah, you shouldn't surge at me like that. So it's quick work. He only has 140 health. Good fight, yeah. Axa. Good try though. Good try. You put me on. Shame the viewbot. Honestly, Axa, super respect for just like coming at me like that. I think that type of bravery is gonna make you really good eventually. That's the type of tenacity I like to see from the crew. So big respect to Axa for just stepping up and running at the cap. Now I got 2 hunters. I forgot what the other guy's name. I apologize. I forgot what the other guy's name is. But well, let me just move myself back to where I belong. Ew, shame. Yeah, viewbot. Gross. Also, no XP. Hold on, let's get the XP. So I got 2 hunters. Puckington said whenever he sees me online, he's going to hop on in and try to hunt me. And then there's another guy that said that he's going to start hunting me also. I dueled him yesterday and he beat me. But he was using an infusion or something like that to give him passive healing. And the rules in my server on Saradomin House for dueling is that you don't get food buffs. Which is kind of hard to regulate because everyone's running around with food buffs. But if you want to do a proper duel, you gotta have no food buff. I don't know, something about it, like having a health bar instead of like rewarding, it's just a different type of fight. It's something I'm a little bit more accustomed to. Now that you're done building on the server, you got an extra hunter on your ass. Let's go. That's fine with me. You're a big challenge too. But we've been practicing together a lot, Select. So now I'm starting to know your movement. It's gonna get more fun once we get rid of these character indicators, man. Character indicators on the map is ruining PvP for us as a community. We need to get rid of the character indicators because it's so cheap when I pull up the map and I know exactly where my hunters are. I shouldn't know where they are. We should make it so we don't even know when people log in. Oh, you know what I mean? I bet you Captain Chaos can make that type of stuff happen. He's proven his savviness to be incredible. He reminds me of like, he's like the computer hacker guy in our crew. He's the guy that's like, I immediately thought of Ed from Cowboy Bebop, but that's not like a fair comparison because he's like a big, strong, burly, powerful. I'm pretty sure bald man. Yeah. Oh fuck! Now I got Eddie on my ass, dude. Things are gonna get crazy eventually. Wait for Genesis Day. You guys don't even know about Genesis Day. I'm not gonna say more. If you know about Genesis Day, you know about Genesis Day. If you don't know about Genesis Day, we don't talk about it. Keep it a mystery. Oh man. Dark cube, light cube. You guys don't know the plans we got. I am gonna start fleshing out the world a little bit. I might. Hold on. I gotta find Saradomin House. Give me a second. Ziggy Land. If you guys are fans of Odablock, you know what that's about. PvP arenas, the Puckington. That's our friend. Alright, I'm not looking well enough. Well, let me just... Here we are. Capital S, capital H. Saradomin House is open and ready for business. Maybe shoot into your castle while grabbing some gear from the chest. I'm still rocking steel gear though. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to get to the highest level. Let's go. Yeah, throw some arrows here and there, Axa. Let's go. It's gonna get fun. It's gonna get a little crazy. I'm playing as a pacifist. I think it's smart. It's a strategic play. I'll just be honest with you. It's a strategic position on my end to be a pacifist and wait for people to attack me. Because if I'm always like pursuing people, it's gonna put a target on my back at all times. And as the streamer, as like the captain, I can't like allow there being a target on my back at all times. So I'm playing as a pacifist mostly, just to kind of, yeah, not attract too much heat to me. But if people come at me, I'm swinging back, no doubt. You challenge me to a duel, I'll swing. Like, I'm not afraid to lose publicly. It's all good. Like, I'm not a god gamer. I never intend to be. I'm just gonna have some fun and like maybe catch some wins here. I'll get better over time. All right. We're floating. My inventory's empty. The world's kind of my oyster right now. All right. I'll tell you what. The first thing I'm going to do right now, besides get rest and food. Yeah, rest and food. Rest, food, water. Is I'm going to lay down a crafting station and protect it. In a location that I think is going to last for a long time. I'm going to lay down a tannery and a spinning wheel. I think that's it. Maybe one campfire in like one very specific spot. We got some food. We got a bunch of these fruit pies. Eat some skewers for subsistence. Slam of water. So this is the beginning of me trying to flush out my world. One of the ideas with Saradomin House is that there will be protected crafting stations placed throughout the server. That way, even if your house gets ragged and everything gets ragged, there's a couple places that you can go that you know you can craft to. But, because it's open PvP, if you choose to use the open free crafting that's protected, it's a hot zone. People will know to go there to try to rag people for whatever gear they bring to try to craft. So now there's a risk reward. How much gear do you bring? How long do you spend there? Do you just get in and out? Or do you create your own crafting stations and wait for someone to rag it and steal it and break it? Or are you a hunter and do you wait for people to enter the crafting stations and rag them? Or do you run around and try to break people's stuff and find their stuff? And I'm going to put a couple of crafting stations here and there that are going to get protected and hopefully force lots of PvP engagement. We are definitely going to put one right in the middle of Bramblemead nearby the Wise Old Man. It makes sense. How can I be the captain? Because the captain gave no shits about the side quest at all. I gave no shits about the side quest at all. Eddie, you weren't here, buddy. You weren't here for the reverse Dowdun, were you? Oh, man. Eddie wasn't here for the reverse Dowdun. We played 800 hours of this game and didn't touch the side quest at all. You like it? Cool, Selects. I'm glad that you like it. What you mean, reverse Dowdun? Haha. Man, alright, I'm editing a series of videos from how we started the server. When we started the server, the first thing we did was we took, it was a different character. There's a reason we had to switch back to Manus, but it worked down the end. Because I basically did the same type of work on Manus before I got to Callus. Anyway, Nail. We took a brand new character, and we did a boundary break all the way to the Reach. We stripped the character naked with level 1 stats and everything, essentially, and started a Snowflake account where we weren't allowed to leave the Reach until we beat it. And we only left like once or twice, and maybe a couple times when we died without betting, but we never really left the Reach. And we completed the Reach on a brand new character, on a brand new server with no levels. And once we beat the Titan, we were allowed to leave. And that's how the server started, bro. That's the reverse Dowdun. Oh man, that was an adventure. And that's why I wanna make a video series for it, because I think it's pretty special what we did. How we got there was unique. I don't think many people were able to break that boundary. I mean, TK figured it out. And then doing a series in Dragonwilds, I think, is unique. I don't think anybody has done a series yet. I think Puckington's working on one right now. but I might be the first person to ever do a series in RuneScape Dragonwilds, especially something so niche and difficult and needlessly difficult. You know what I mean? Just like stupidly dumb, pointlessly difficult for the sake of being difficult, just because I'm dumb and I like the challenge. I don't know. It was just so hard. It was so hard. You know what it's like to like walk around and like have anything brushed up against you and just bleed to death immediately? Alright, I'm sorry I'm talking so much. You guys gotta give me a little bit of grace this week. I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. Alright, let's play a little bit. Alright, Eddie. I'm glad to explain this to you. I can't wait to share the videos with everyone. I'm sorry that I'm talking so much. I'm having a little fun just kind of shooting the shit with y'all. Alright, so I'm going to bring a campfire, a crafting table, 2 regular crates just to make it regular crates. None of this. Maybe a couple of torches just to make it pretty. Oh no. I'm gonna have to wait for everything to load in. You see I put those torches down, they didn't load in yet. I'll come back and get those eventually. And what's the last thing I needed was like a spinning wheel and... yeah, these 2 things. Should I give them a grill or should I give them a campfire? I think I should give them a campfire so they have to constantly restock it with firewood. That just makes it a little bit more difficult and a little bit annoying. And there'll be a tier progression when I put the next station down in a higher level area that has... perhaps maybe they will have the grill. That way they don't need to constantly be fueling it. This actually makes it pretty meaningful progression for us. I like these 2 things. It's actually really different for us. Okay. So, spinning wheel. Hopefully it shows up. Good. I'm taking all this stuff with me. And I might need to make a little build for it, but that's okay. Now the trick is like, where do I put it? I don't want to put it super obvious, but I don't want to put it super hidden away. It's the first crafting station, so people should be able to find it. Me trying to dip into whatever game dev bag I have. I want the server to be difficult. I want it to be like really tumultuous and like violent, versatile. But this crafting station, this first one, should be kind of obvious. You know what's funny? I feel like a lot of people, the first time they play this game, their very first build goes on this plot right here. I don't know, for me it did. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the first build I ever did was right on this plot. And I think it just makes sense I'm going to do it here. Let me just clear the land a little bit. Just a tiny little hut. That's all it needs. So let me chop down a couple of trees. Oh, jeez. The adamant axe is so strong, it just took out the entire thing, stumping off. Oh, that's insanity. What's going on, everyone? Yeah, and if you want to, you could watch the VODs on YouTube. It's actually so long ago, it's disappearing on Twitch. Oh, interesting. Lock a lodestone so only certain players can use it. That's a cool thought, Axa. Or maybe lock chest so maybe multiple people can access it. That would be part of like what people have been requesting in a party system. That's something I even kind of thought about a little bit. A party system would go pretty hard in this game. But a lodestone tied to the party system is something I did not think about at all, Axa, and that's a really brilliant thought. I'm not even like trying to just gas you up. That's actually super cool. That would make our castle in the sky more prestigious. Yeah, it's out of bounds. Yeah, you got to get there to reach it, but also we got to let you in. All right. Anyway, let me lay down some foundations. Builds are not my forte, guys, so get excited to see some Pretty yucky stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. It's too big. For the first build, it can't be this big. Whoa! You see how it kind of like isn't gone but gone? That'll take a second for the dedicated server to figure out. It's gone, but it's not gone. Building on the dedicated server is a little bit weird because of that. Alright, so let's put up some of these boys over here. Go closer, please. Put some of these here walls up. That's right. Some fine walls going up over here. Beautiful wall. That's another wall. That's a wall right there too. Now, if this wall would just like clip to where I want it to clip, that would be incredible. Oh shit. This floor's not really even here. Anyway. Wait, it was clipping perfect. Do it again. What the fuck? What's that? Oh hell. This build's getting all sorts of fucked up now. It doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be functional. Yosha! This is how I meditate once in a while. I sit on my floor like this. I was thinking there was not much reason for random crafting stations, given anyone just goes to the castle and uses that stuff. But they still have to beat a couple bosses. That's right, yeah. When you start fresh, you still have to get there. And what if you don't get a house in the castle in the sky? Like, it's annoying to go back there. There's only like, I don't know, I think like 20 houses, 30 houses there. There's not that many. I would like this wall to go. Building in the dedicated server is kind of crazy, huh? Because these things don't disappear for a minute. But this floor's not really here. I have to account for all that. Let's put some half walls up. I wish it would just disappear immediately, because my little idiot fish brain can't handle it. Cool. Let's see if we can get these roofs up. Yeah, they have those main bosses to get through. Shame in the chat, no XP. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Remember to shame me in the chat if I'm not getting XP. That is your job. So if you guys are new in the chat, make sure you're shaming me. We got emotes for that. We got goldfish. We got actual shame. You guys are allowed to be mean to me, by the way. It's part of the culture. I really don't mind it. It's all good. Alright, let's get this build done. Ooh, cabin roofs. Let's see what I can do over here. Oh, that might not be it. Maybe I need to go smaller. Long piece. Maybe like that, yeah. That's not right. Getting it wrong is so annoying because, like, you won't be able to see the fix until, like, way later. Now I gotta, like, lay it on top somehow. Alright, now that's right. But you guys won't be able to tell until later. It all looks like it's fucked up, but this piece isn't really here. I promise you. It's some weird stuff. Was a dedicated server. I just gotta make sure I get these clicks right. But this is where my strengths come into play. My ability to sense geometric patterns. Unrivaled by the rest of Dragonwilds players. Observe as I lay down these ceiling tiles. Yes, No. I was in a flow state, dog. I was doing it. Let's chop down more trees. Alright, there's Slex. Everyone say bye, Slex. Have a good day at work, dude. You and I gotta do a Fuzon run together, bro. You've been waiting for someone to do Fuzon with. You and I gotta do it together, okay? I did the Black Titan with TK. I did Imuru with Beilong. I wanna do Fuzon with you, bro. You and me. You and I. What do you say, dude? We just gotta find the time to do it. Probably already gone. You've been waiting for me. Let's do it, man. You and me together. I was gonna run it solo the other day, and you were like, yo, I've been waiting. And I was like, how do I handle this? Do I wait until the mass? And I was like, you know what? I've done all the other major bosses with another player. Slex has been watching for a long-ass time. He's put in so much work. Let's do this huge moment together. It'll be pretty awesome. And we'll be ready for the Scorned Wilderness. We'll kill Koldra. Oh, nice. Some of those pieces despawn. Beautiful. Why do I feel like some of these pieces are not laying right? That doesn't seem right. I was all like, yeah, these geometric patterns are perfect when I was laying these. It looks actually right from the outside, but from the inside it looks hella ugly. Well, too bad. That's what you get. That's what you get when you let your heart break. Oh, oh shit. What am I gonna do with these roofs? I don't know. What am I doing? Someone calling the cavalry. Captain's trying to build. No. Don't call in the cavalry. Captain's secretly a hidden architectural genius. I think. Oh, this is gonna be hella ugly. It's gonna work though. It's gonna work, my friends. It's gonna work. No way am I doing it like this. Bro, hold on. I'm almost like, it's almost so bad I'm proud of myself. Hold on. Nah, that's not it, is it? There's no way that's how I'm gonna do it. It's so bad, it's good. Does that work? Or is that just hella ugly? Do I care? This is one of those situations where it's like, Captain's just gotta get it done. And if you guys want to fix it afterwards, you can fix it afterwards. Because this is how Captain's gonna do it. That's fucking terrible and I love it. Honestly, from the outside, it doesn't look hella bad. But from the inside, it's just like, what was Captain thinking? Anyway. Is it coming together, though? On the low? Wait a second. Do I have a date in mind? Yo, I didn't say this because I didn't realize it. I have the entire week off next week. I don't have work at all next week. Not a single day. I can make as much content as I want. I could stream whenever I want for as long as I want. I could exercise and train however much as I like, whenever I'd like to. We're going crazy. I'm going crazy next week. I just got to make it through this hard week. And then afterwards, I could train, I could game, I could stream, I can make all sorts of weird different types of content. I could experiment and have some fun. Oh my god, it's going to be great. We're going to live stream IRL. Monday, we're going to the arcade. Dudes. What's up, Eddie? You too, bro. Let's game. Let's go. Yes. All next week off. Take off next week, crew. Everyone, do some irresponsible shit. We're going D-Gen, boys. We're going full D-Gen. I'm so excited. Yes, Eddie. That's great, man. Why are we synced up right now, though, bro? Are we, like, living the same life just across the pond? Yes, dude. You're working hard this week. We're going to finish this junk up. Something in the air, man. Something in the air with the crew. It's a good thing. Whatever's happening. Oh my god, it kind of looks good. Did that not come together? What? Did you guys not see that happening? Because I didn't see that happening. That looks kind of solid. What? It's a perfect little hut. It has no windows. I'll put some windows in, but what did I... Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, it's got a gap in the center. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, no, never mind. All right. Fuck, not fair. Not off next week. Out of town Wednesday to Saturday. But it sounds like you're doing something with your family. Why is there a hole in the roof? There is a hole in the roof. Something about this ain't right. Something about it not right. Something about it. It looks good from the outside, don't it? Huh? Oh no, you can see the gap. Excuse me. Easy fix a Rooney. Yep, that'll fix it right up. That'll fix it right up, that it will. Yep. That's looking like a bang up job, that it is. You go inside and there's a hole in the ceiling over there. Not a bang up job, not a bang up job at all. Nope. Send them back. You call that a bang up job? No, I call you a hack. That's not a bang up job. That's a hack job. Now hopefully there's still a hole in the ceiling. Well, I got it. Look at me go. Just need a couple more loggers. All right, here, it's up to you guys. Hole in the ceiling or not? Ow! Huh? Where? Who? You? Sure. Black. Oh, Chris Webby concert. Let's go. I forgot you said about that. No baby days. Airbnb on the ocean. Dude, you guys sent me some photos of that. I'm jealous. That's great, man. Have some fun. I remember talking about that when I was at the Jones Beach concert. That's great, dude. Chris Webby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what to do. Because we rolling in the whip after rolling up the... And we all gonna get in free. You know the deal, bro. It's gonna be awesome. Shame in the chat, no XP? Huh? I think I'm getting XP. Oh yeah, no, I'm getting XP. But it's gonna end soon, so staying on top of that. Yeah, stay on top of that. Let me get another tree knocked over. Let me finish this build. Sorry, I'm yapping way too much today, guys. I'm having fun just hanging out with you guys. And I peel myself a Dutch bean backward or something, and I burn it down till it's hard to see. I forgot the lyrics. What songs are you most excited for Webby to play if he plays them? Because I know that you're an old fan, so you probably want some of his older shit. Let's go. Let's eat. Let's drink. I got fruit pies for days and days. All right, let's go. I'm gonna put in 2 Chesters. What I have over here, I want to 1 tanning bed. Now, here's another question. Should I make one house for one crafting station and another house for another? Or that'd be too annoying, I think. They already have to risk it going out this far to make something. They also have to jump in. I don't think I'm gonna make stairs. I think they have to jump in. I'm gonna be that annoying. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit more scenic by getting rid of some of the bigger blocks and putting in smaller tiles. Maybe make a couple holes in the floor just to be annoying. Let me do this really quick. Shoot. You know, I'll just leave it like this. But I feel like it would be nice to have like a hole in the floor or something like that. Don't you think it would look scenic? I don't know, something about it. Just like put in a random like weird ass piece like this. I'll put it in as a foundation, of course. I'll fix that. You know what I mean? Just something like random and weird, like just to make it kind of beat up. I don't know, maybe it looks stupid. I think it does look stupid. Alright, crew, you kind of know what I'm going for with this. We could fix it up and make it look pretty. Kind of like fit our needs for it later. You want to hear sauce. Or left lane. High by the beach would be perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect. Especially where you're at. I'm going to drop the totem. Alright, this is the first of many, guys. Where should I put the totem? Kind of want to hide it. Excuse me, we'll get these. Gosh, excuse me. Alright, for now I'm just going to drop the totem. I think to make it more scenic, I would like to hide it though. Did I drop it? Is the totem up or not? I'm not sure if I dropped it. Okay, what the fuck? That was crazy. That was a bit of weird rubber banding lag. Excuse me, thank you. Sorry for sneezing into the microphone, guys. Alright, so here it is, guys. This is the first of many, but sparsely placed in between. So if you are a new player and you want to use a protected crafting station, you got to come all the way out over here. Oh yeah. Let me put this down too. They deserve a crafting bench. I'll put the crafting bench inside. Maybe I'll put the crafting bench outside. Make it a little more risky. Make it a little more risky to use. Crafting bench is around the back. But a crafting bench is like really easy to make, so whatever. I feel like having it super vulnerable is not a problem. So that's there. We can make decorations for it later. But at least let's put some torches up. Did I bring torches? Oh, I need more logs. Yo, if I hit the deer with the axe, that would've been crazy. We got a couple more of these loggers. Shame in the chat. There you are, Eddie. Thank you, broski. Let's get it. Shame in the chat. No XP. I gotta head on off to Captain's Nipple, which is a piece of land hidden off over here on Foss Island. I've claimed this as my own, friends. This will now be known as Captain's Nipple. Let's proceed onward towards the Nippy. If anyone's on the Nippy, we're gonna have some problems. No one's there, of course. No one's ever on the Nippy. You don't want to be on Captain's Nippy. I don't want you on Captain's Nippy. Alright, boom. So. 2 torches. I'm going to change the walls to have some windows. Some nice big open windows so they're very vulnerable. I want the safety level to be like as low as possible in this house. So some big open airy windows. No door. No door, hole in the floor. Oh, that would be cool if I elevate. Oh, it works! Wait a second. Oh, that's tech right there. That's ball knowledge. Yo, if you guys are new to the server, ball knowledge right here. Just letting you know that exists. If you ever need to hunt someone down over here. That's crazy. Look how fucking perfect that worked out. What the hell? That's the reason I do weird shit, because weird shit's gonna emerge like that. Just keep an eye out, man. Keep an eye out. Alright, windows everywhere, or is this vulnerable enough? Maybe small windows on the side, just to be a little chill about it. I don't know, it's pretty vulnerable from every angle now. The wall's gotta be worth something. What's the tech? Check this out, look. If you come up to this house and you want to hunt someone down and they're like using the crafting stations, you don't need to go around to the entrance. You can crouch underneath this little piece right here and be on them right the fuck away. You could definitely surprise somebody with that. That's tech right there. That's some crazy shit. Can I get some XP though? This house is, I built this house to be the first protected crafting station on the server. So you gotta spawn, you gotta go through whatever, and then you can come over here, nearby the wise old man, if you want to use protected crafting. Sorry, excuse me for 1 second. Oh my god, that's why goldfish! Oh no, I made the mistake, it's been a while, I'm sorry. Oh shit, it took me a second to realize, I'm so sorry. Wow. Wow. Yo. Do you have to spell it out for me or something? It's been a while since I've made that mistake. I'm sorry. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Anyway. Let me show you the tech. So if you crouch underneath, you can go to this house and you can go underneath this and jump in and surprise people. Sorry about that, guys. My fault. That's a huge streamer mistake. So yeah, the first house over here. Templewood, Bramblemead. If you want to use protected housing. Crafting. You can crouch underneath this and definitely surprise somebody if they're using these two. It's been like that for a week. Alright. God damn. My fault. Let's take a second and drink some coffee. I'm going to take off this hoodie because I'm actually getting a little bit hot. I'm not going to take off this hat because it breathes pretty well. Let me double check time. I've been streaming for an hour. I got to be at work in like 2. Roundabout. But I'm going to stop streaming in like an hour just to give myself some time. I've gotten better. It happens daily. Yeah, lately I've been kind of goofing it. But I have gotten better. I hope. I'm always improving. But you'll see like those old mistakes pop in here and there. That's part of like improvement over the long haul. You'll see those old mistakes rear their ugly heads. You'll see my flaws. My whole personality is going to be on display eventually. You guys saw me overtired during the weekend. I was too exhausted during the weekend. And I was really, really tired on Monday. So I feel like I wasn't really putting in crazy good energy the past couple days. But as long as we're having a good time, the server's getting bigger. People are having fun playing. I'm catching those parries. Alright, so while I'm out here, I'll do a tiny bit of gathering. Just get a little bit of flax, some feathers. Flax and feathers can be useful because I actually don't have any feathers. And cabbages as well. Meat. Oh damn, my aim is off today. Come on. Get him. Bleka. Long distance Bleka. Wow, there's no way I missed the cow there. I actually went through its, like, I went through its model, and I didn't do damage. That was crazy. Let's get potatoes. All this stuff is useful. Flaxers. I've spent so little time in this area because of the reverse Dowdun that like I actually really need to spend some time in these early areas. So it doesn't hurt me to do this. I'm sorry if it's a tiny bit boring for you guys. 3 more hours of work before I can be reunited with your new baby. Your new baby? Oh, your computer. I was like, wait, you had a baby too? You got a new computer and you had a baby? That's right, man. Let's go. You set yourself up with a cool background. You got your icons all laid out proper. Download your first game. What do we got here? What's this? Sure, I'll take some of that. Let me run this direction a little bit because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of deer. Well, it's going to be a long distance shot. Let's see if I can get the drop on this. Nope. Too shallow. Dang. There's so many deer. Oh no, they're all scattering. I'm going to miss my chances. Oh, I couldn't have been closer. Well, let me take my frustrations out on this chicken. And that really just didn't do it enough for me. So, look, the deer respawned. I'm telling you, monster spawns are super bizarre on a dedicated server. 1 deer. Get the drop on that. 2 deer. Just keep on like rotating my camera and the deer will keep on respawning. Look! Another one. I'll just keep on rotating my camera around and more deer will respawn. Let me move a little bit. Look at the floor maybe, and then let's just look around and see if more deer respawn, because this is crazy. Huh? Alright, I guess that doesn't work. I really thought for a second that deer were just respawning every time I turned my camera. 3 more hours of work, Eddie. Let's go, and I'll see you in the game too, right? Let's put this away, that away, these away, those away, seeds away. Alright, let's keep on gathering. We'll go back to base. We got to get ready for Fuzan. So I think just doing like some remedial gathering, getting good food, more deer. The deer are good for food, so that was a pretty slick shot between all those trees. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be putting another protected crafting station over here by the goblin house. I'm on a deer hunt. It'd be cool if they added a hunting skill, but they would have to rework how deer function. They would have to force you to interact with a different system, like traps or something, to get hunter levels, and then you'd get more rewards for doing the hunter skill or something like that, or different rewards. People have been talking about wanting a hunter skill. I think it'd be kind of cool. Shame in the chat, no XP. Girlfriend is out tonight, so I'm gonna walk the pupper, then get sweaty on Dowdon. Let's go. Yes, sir. We're cracking our knuckles. We getting sweaty. Love to hear it. Yes, sir. I'll be playing with you guys eventually. With these weird work hours, I probably won't be able to link up with you guys for a couple of days. But it's okay. And I think some of the crew are getting a little bit burnt out. Like, whatever happened with Duckster kind of killed Georgia and Duckster's momentum, understandably so. But they'll get back on it. We'll figure it out. Duckster's been going crazy on old school RuneScape, though. Okay. We all bonked heads and they all died. I got the hardest head of all. I'm thinking putting another crafting station somewhere over here in the future. Maybe like, I don't know, furnace would be too overpowered. Let me just clear this area and think it out a little bit. There's a lodestone here. I might uproot this lodestone. I don't like it being there. Oh! I won't uproot it now. It just makes it easier for players to get around. It's not hurting anyone for now. Dang, my active reload is poopy, but it'd be cool if the active reload was timed like it was a tick in old school RuneScape, which is like, what, 1.3 seconds or 1.6 seconds? That'd be really cool if it was 1.6 seconds on a tick right here. This guy. Juked. diced up. Right over here. So, over here would be a neat place to hide some crafting stations because you'd have to clear the monsters. I was thinking about putting the first crafting location over here. Because you have to fight your way in through the mobs. And then you're stuck in the moat. So first thing you gotta do is clear a mob. Then you're stuck within the moat. And then I was thinking about placing some housing around here, perhaps. This could be like a whole... This could be the crafting unit for a housing sector. Maybe I do it like that. Let me just run around here and get some ideas. I'll talk my thoughts out as I think. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Chaos? Good to see you, man. We're just kind of running around the server. I'm doing a little bit of a remedial grind. I'm thinking out how I'm gonna lay out the server. I laid down my first permanent crafting station over here. So we're just kind of running around. I was thinking about putting another permanent crafting station somewhere in this direction, because you have to clear mobs to get here first. Then you're stuck in the moat. And if I really wanted to get crazy with it, I can make a housing district surround it. Or maybe going up this river. And then there's always like imminent danger. I'm getting some ideas. I'm not going to share everything I'm thinking right now. But this area could be used for crafting. I'm thinking about... I'll share what I think... I'll share. So I'm thinking maybe housing units over here. And then around the area I can make towers for snipers. And I'll make some bridges to make it easier for people to cross over, so it's like it's just a little more hostile. Oh no, I can complete these bridges. I'll complete the bridges. Yeah. No, that's an idea. Let's see, there's a bridge over there. Is there another bridge, or is that the only one? Interesting. I'll think it out. But this area could be used for permanent crafting. Yeah, it's going to be sick because if you want to use your own crafting stations, you have to create them yourselves and then pack them up. You can't leave them there unless you want like your stuff to get ragged, right? So if you have your own crafting stations laid out on a spot that's not protected, you risk losing it. If you want to use protected crafting, you have to venture out into a spot that's known, so it's a hot spot. So you're risking either way. And then there's a risk reward on how much you want to bring, so you don't have to craft as often, right? So you can bring more materials out and not craft as often. Then you have the option to be a hunter and just like kind of wait and spy on the area. Go to these different hotspots that I create and catch people slipping while they're crafting. Or if they're crafting for too long. Or just kind of run up on them and steal their stuff while it's on the floor. Magnetize it to yourself. There's so many ways that I could see this going down. Yeah, I already talked about this a lot. I want to get too into it already. Again. Let's do it. I'd like to get some law runes if I have any essence on me. I don't. Alright, let's go back to base. I'm full. So that's the first of a few permanent crafting stations, guys. If you guys want to help me out and make these crafting stations look a little bit better, you see the vision I'm going for, help me out because I'm not a great builder and I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Like I'm laying out the skeleton and I'm letting the community kind of mold it. Take the clay, take the sand and mold it a little bit. Because I'm kind of just doing more of the architectural work of how the server is going to function. When I mean architectural, not like actual architectural. I'm having trouble finding the word. Alright. It's kind of interesting. I feel like I'm flexing a game dev side of my brain that never existed. Alright, Alright, let's drop this stuff into the chest. And I want to get mixed up in some fights. I'm going to go out to... I think I can go out to the sands. The sands is a good idea. I need more of the top tier items. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. It's going to be super cool. And Genesis Day will come. We'll start the leaderboards fresh. Everyone will start fresh if they choose to do the playstyle. And it's going to be really crazy, chaotic day. At first, I was thinking maybe I have everyone reset and like have Chaos put in a mod where like you can only enter the server if you choose to play by the thumb style on a fresh new account. But I realized how limiting that was very quickly. Oh, this is food. I realized how limiting that was very quickly and how we need, as new players, maxed out people. We need to outfox them. We need to outmaneuver them. We need to outplay them. We need that pressure. So I'm glad that Chaos and I kind of discussed that because I want to keep all the other players. If they don't want to do the thumb style play, that's fine. They're not going to be on the leaderboard. And they're going to make the game way more difficult. And that leaderboard will become way more prestigious because of it. The leaderboard will become so much more prestigious because of it. And that's what I'm excited about. I think that's going to be really dope. All right, let me open up all these packs. Yes, you're going to have tags people playing on the playstyle. So in the chat, Karis is in the game, dude. I got Karis. Yep, that Calphite Queen was a motherfucking bitch. She sucked. It was so hard to kill her. It took me like 7 or 8 tries. I did it, though. I know I'm bitching about it. It was mega fun, actually. But, God, it was so hard. The failures were so devastating, too, because the thing about the Calphite Queen fight in hard mode is that it's an endurance fight. It's an endurance fight. Yes, it's a skill fight as well, but one of the skills is endurance. Just being able to do it for a long period of time without giving up, without failing. And my golly, that is just one big challenge. All right, let me cook some food while I'm here. Actually, it kind of doesn't really matter to me all that much. All right, let me fill up. I'll take a couple of evasives. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Let's slam. Take a couple more fruit pie. Man, I'm going to have to cook more of them. I might as well. Let me just max out on fruit pie really quick. What is this? Meat twist. Ew. What is this? Dubious meat pie. Dubious. I don't want to eat a dubious one. That's spooky. Take a fruiter pie. Pumpkin soup. Interesting. How many pumpkin soup can I make? Not all that many. The Umbril Kebabber. Let's just max out on fruit pie really fast. Feeling fruity. Alright, I like the fruit pie. They're decent. I like it because it's not crazy healing food. And I learned about a mechanic. If you start eating, there's a mechanic called overeating. And I didn't know about it. And I was complaining. I was whining like a little bitch yesterday. I was like, oh, why can't I heal? Why can't I heal? What's going on? And little did I know, I was just slamming fruit pies into my mouth until my gullet was stuffed over. And I was like, oh, I can't eat. I can't eat. But I maxed out the overeat mechanic. So there's something there that I didn't even know about. I think we're good to go. I got food. I got the crew. I got the homies here. Let's do a quick shout out really fast. Acknowledge all the homies in the chat. If I don't say your name, just write something in the chat so I can give you proper acknowledgement. Selects, Caps 405, Darth Chosen TV, Georgia the Panda, Eddie, Axa, Jezza, Nevrim. Nevrim, this is like your second or third day here, bro. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're having a good time. Drop a follow if you haven't done so yet, man. Listen, I'm going to drop a link to the Discord. It's nice to see repeat followers, viewers. If you're a lurker, don't sweat it, man. We love our lurkers over here, but I like to show respect to everyone. So thanks for coming through, man. Your time, effort, energy. If it ends up being money, all that stuff just doesn't go by me unrespected and unacknowledged. So mega respect. Because I know time is the most limiting factor in our entire lives, and you guys spending any of it on me just is like, it blows my mind. Anyway, before I start crying of how like thankful I am. Let's get to work. I'm gonna spawn over here. I know there's a bunch of calcite. I know there's a bunch of adamant. Oh, this isn't exactly the spot I was looking for. That's fine. I still need more coal. I didn't check my rune stack. Uh-oh. My rune stack looking kind of ugly. Especially my fire and earth runes. Law runes are shit too. Alright, let's go. We're out here. Dodge the lightning! I still got the animation as if I got hit by dodged it. Alright, there is... I guess I'm using water magic. Yeah, I'm gonna use water magic. And honestly, I've gotten pretty good at these guys, so I'm not too worried about fighting this one dude in melee. See, I got the parry right away. 1-2 skidoo, and then we just drop another bonker. Oh, dude. Fast kill. Quick work. I'm glad that I met Puckington because watching him become a parry lord encouraged me to become a parry lord, and I'm not a parry lord yet, but my goodness, the critical bonus that you get off of hitting a parry is so strong, and you need that. You need that in hard mode. It really is incredible. What the fuck? Okay, he just popped out of nowhere. Get hit with this AoE really fast if you don't mind. Don't even get close to me. We're gonna kill these cod. Water magic doing its work. It's nice right now because nobody's on the server. When there's people on the server, it scales up for them. We jousted in I won. When it scales up, the game gets so much more difficult, and like I'm kind of a solo player by and large. Like I'll run around with the homies if they join me, but like I got my own goals and aspirations, so unless I'm like helping other people out, like, or they're helping me out, I'm kind of running around on my own. Where'd this guy come from? Like I said, I turn around and a whole new spawn happens. Water magic. Let's go, baby. He's using explosive wave. Dragon Ball. You know, I mean, I love the homies. Don't get me wrong, I do love the homies. It's just, like, I can kill these monsters super fast without having to worry. When it's scaled up, every time I get hit, I, like, die immediately. There's, like, 4 people. There'll be, like, 5 people on the server. It's scaled up for 4, and I'm getting my ass kicked. No, log in, Selby. You know I love the homies. You know I love the struggle. You know I love the struggle. Thanks for coming by. It's just kind of, you know, it's like being alone once in a while. It's kind of nice. Let's see if I catch this parry. Starting to feel it, man. Maybe I'm not a parry lord. I'm a parry chief. I'm a parry cadet. We'll call it that. I'm a parry cadet. I'm fine with being a parry cadet. I'll take you. Don't look at me like that. They're both looking at me like that. This is not... I kind of don't want to fight 2 goats. They're tough. I'm just going to abuse the stagger off of... Shit. I said I was going to try to abuse the stagger. Ugh, you can't win these jousts. I was trying to abuse the stagger off the crossbow, but I missed one of my active reloads. But I think if I'm good with the active reload, they won't be able to get close enough to approach me fully. Let's just test that out a little bit. It's pretty solid. Whoa! Okay, eventually will approach me. Parry cadet? Oh, not a parry cadet! Oh, I'm a parry peon. No, I don't mind scaling. I think it's good. I think scaling is a fair mechanic. I was reading some Reddit bullshit, and somebody mentioned proximity scaling, and that I think is pretty neat. I'm a parry penis. I'm out there fucking swinging my pee-pee around like ping, 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 ping. Parry repost. You know I'm hitting that parry repost, baby. With the PP, the parry repost PP. yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like that could happen in the future. I don't want to ask Chaos too much because, like, right now he's on a roll. He's on a creative tangent, and like whatever he's doing right now is fucking incredible. And if I start like saying too much or asking for things that are like outside of like where his brain is going, he might get derailed trying to appease me, or like he might get derailed trying to go somewhere else. But it also might encourage him and like inspire him in a different direction. So I'm being like kind of a little bit selective what I throw towards him, because right now I feel like his creative process is really, really sensitive. Not that like he's weak-minded or anything like that. I just like what he's doing right now is so incredible. I don't want to interrupt it. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to glaze him. It's just like, you know, but he made such quick work of the leaderboards, 2 different styles of them, the PvP thing, all that. Like, but I mean, since you're in the, oh yeah, shame in the chat. But since you're in the chat right now, Chaos, if you think it's possible to do something like proximity scaling, if that's possible, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't know anything about computers, so I don't know like what types of programming wizardry you need to figure out to do that. But proximity scaling would be really cool. It would be meaningful. But it also might, I don't know, it could ruin some things too. That's what you're looking at right now, proximity scaling? No shit, for real? Nah, dude, no way that we're aligned on that right now. There's no way. Are you actually aligned with me on that right now? That's fucking crazy. Unless like we said it and you're just like... So if there's 4 people in one zone, it's harder than an area with 1 person in. Yeah, no fucking way. Goddamn, yo, hold on. Let me pull up the big thumb really quick. Let me ask one more question. You were looking into that without me saying anything? Oh my god, dude. Hold on, really quick. My boy! Me and fucking Chaos aligned right now. Creatively aligned on this shit. My dude. By the way, Chaos, I know that the trial period is ending at the end of this week, and I'm more than happy to start paying for Rusty new servers. So start like hitting me in the DMs about that. You and I got to do a little bit of business, dude. It's time for me to start paying for your services. You've been doing too much for me to not pay you. So let's go. Bring it in, dog. My fucking homie. We're aligned creatively, and we're also gonna get aligned on the business aspect of things. Let's rock and roll, dog. Very happily switching on over to Rusty new servers. Very happily paying a little bit more than I was for the corporate competition, but the amount I'm getting for that little tiny bit extra is extremely meaningful, and I'll take it any day. I'll pay the extra any day. It's just a tiny bit. It hurts me not at all. It's actually the same amount that I was paying before the the corporate competition switched their model slightly. Yeah, I actually finished the leaderboard. It's actually wild you mention it now. Yeah, boy, I'm building such an amazing client base. That's what I like to hear, man. You grow, I grow, everyone grows, the game grows, Dragonwilds grows. The devs will see that like what we're doing is bringing a lot of attention to the game. What we're gonna do is awesome, man. And if I'm part of that at all, that means so much. That means so much to me. Thank you to be part of your growth. So, like, get the fuck away from me. I'm not part of you. You're not part of my growth. You're part of my inventory now, baby. Oh! I didn't switch my good pants. I don't have my good pants on. Ah! Ah! Run. Eat. Move. Pants. Eat again. Bonkwa! Unfocus for a quick second. Bonk, bonk. Ouch! Move, you fool! Bonkwa! You stood? What was crazy? What did I just say? Sit the fuck down, bitch. I was getting all inspired and stuff. Don't take me out of my passionate moment. Yeah, gamers that love what they're doing. You know, just like we found the right game. I found the right people. And we're just gonna keep on running with it, man. There's nothing else to say about it. It just seems to be working out so well. It's so organic. It's so grassroots and like it's so personal. One of the things I worry about as like we continue to grow, like, you know, if we ever end up having the dream come true and we got like 100 or so people in the chat, there'll come a point where like I won't be able to know you guys as personally. Like there'll come a point like when new people come in, I'm not gonna get to know their names as well. I'm not gonna get to know their story. I'm not gonna get to know their medical histories, what kind of vacations they go on and stuff. So it will become more parasocial over time. So I'm really treasuring this moment where like it's so personal, because you know like, there might come a point where like it just grows too much, and that'll be kind of a shame in a way. Like it's gonna be the dream come true, but it's also gonna be a shame. But I do hope that like my true blue real followers that followed me for my personality, that like found me before anything else happens, you know, I'm talking about the future if the dream comes true. I'm just really thankful for you guys. But that's, you know, that's talking about if the dream comes true. That's a far-fetched dream. We're gonna have some crazy string of luck to make that happen. But honestly, like if you asked me 6 months ago, Axa, Eddie, Selects, anybody who's been with me for a while, Jezza, if you asked me 6 months ago if we were running 10 people deep, almost every day I would have said no. I was looking at people 10 people deep like they were like an endgame streamer. So like the amount of growth that we've had in just 6-8 months, so awesome. We just gotta keep running with it and having fun, guys. That's really like the key thing, is just fun max it. Are you guys familiar with the term fun maxing? It's a little bit of an offshoot of hard maxing, but fun maxing is a better way to put it. Exactly, dude. What I love, and it doesn't feel forced. Exactly. Organic is the perfect way for it. Perfect word for it. All right, what am I doing over here? How's my inventory looking? Looking pretty full. I could go and mine some more adamant, and I would like to kill some calcite too. So I'll head over towards the calcite nest, which is north. I'll find some more desert weed. Let's do a little launcher. Cover some distance a little faster. Over this entire ruins, no problem. I could try to kill this overworld boss. I don't think I've done it before. Let me see. Let me clear the other monsters first. Make my life a tiny bit easier. So if I run into all these fucks while I'm trying to kill this big doofus, I don't think I'm gonna have an easy time about it. I already think I'm gonna have a tough time with this overworld boss. First time I tried encountering him, I was getting my ass kicked. And I'm gonna try to run at him with a little bit of melee. Because I think melee is the hallmark of skill in this game. It's like the hallmark of true skill. I watch it because you're entertaining, really funny. I love your vision for the server and for this game. It makes me want to contribute and help. Dude, thank you so much. Let's go. Oh shit, hold on. I'm missing some chat. You guys are being really sweet to me. Hold on. Let me scroll up a little bit. I'm missing stuff. I'm sorry. I'm missing all your sweet words, guys. Let's never use any word ending with maxing. You've asked that before. I don't think he'll listen. Yeah, I'm definitely not listening. We're definitely fun maxing the fuck out of this. I'm sorry. Agreed, man. Agreed, mainly because there's only one X in maxing. Because you're entertaining and really funny. Vision for the server. Thank you so much, Flex. Flex, I appreciate you that. I appreciate you for that. Doesn't matter if it's not in-game content. Cool, dude. Yes, sir. Definitely the most engaging Dragonwilds stream. I appreciate you guys. Oh man, I'm blushing. Responsive in chat, down to earth. Almost decent. Almost decent at the game. Get in there. We're gonna get decent at the game one day. I don't know how much you know about the other plans, but that's part of why I stuck around, and I can't wait to see the loot chest page. Yeah, we'll get that going, dude. I'm about to pull the first $100 from our Twitch stream. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll just be kind of real with you. It's weird to start an investing stream when you're a tiny bit in debt IRL. That's one of the reasons why I've kind of been holding off on that. I got a little bit of debt that I gotta handle first before I feel like I could be sending an investment page. You know what I mean? It feels weird to be an investing influencer when you have debt. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right. I have to clear that debt first before I can really be an investing influencer like with earnesty, because I feel like the first thing you got to do before you start going hog wild into investing is clear your debt, right? Doesn't that, I don't know, that's just fair. That makes sense. I do want to start the chest a little bit, but it just doesn't feel right to start it when I still have a little bit of debt to clear. The noise he makes when shit goes wrong. Ow! Ow, I'm in pain! You mean like that? I forgot to switch my pantalones. You're not thinking awful person enough. An influencer would make content around their debt. Oh, that's just embarrassing though. I feel like my debt is embarrassing, and I don't want to like announce it to the world. I'm almost embarrassed to let you guys know I have debt. I don't have any good reason to have any debt besides like a car. That's really it. But even so, like, I feel like it's a little bit embarrassing to have debt. You know? They say you have to have debt to make money. That's why I have car debt, because I needed to have a car to get to work. It's not crazy. My debt's under 10K. It's definitely fixable. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of work with this magic staff just because we're kind of talking. It's under 10K. It's nothing crazy. My girlfriend's kind of crazy because she's a teacher. Oh wow, I'm doing crazy damage to this guy. My girlfriend has some pretty crazy school debt. Oh! But she kind of needed to do that to get out of a bad situation. It's totally not her fault. Oh, fuck. Come on. I'm not dodging. Whoa, baby, that hurt! You see the overeating thing? Whoa. That's a big move. I'm not getting too many chances. Ow, that splash is way farther than I thought. I'm not getting too many chances to use melee. Oh, that was a chance. I gotta catch a parry. I gotta be more patient. He's about to jump. That cop's on his way towards me. Don't like that. Let's move. Let's start spamming a little bit of this, because I don't like that cop coming towards me. I'm gonna get hit. Come on, swing at me, bitch. Oh, there's another one. Fucking goddamn. Holy hell. We're gonna spam some magic, aren't we? Catch that parry at least. Haha! That's funny. That fucking splash knocks him down. Ooh, I knocked him out of the air. I'm a beast. Whoa! Owie! Alright, please, everyone just take a quick second to sit down. I need a drink. I'm wasting it. I was just outside of the range of that. Oh! Oh, I'm getting smacked. That's my overeating. Alright. Trying to be slick with it. I'm on fire. Eat again. Oh! I'm trying to hit parries. Now I'm definitely overfed. I have to be more careful now. Damn it, dude. I can't hit that to save my life. Oh, I'm going to die if I'm not careful now. Whoa! Run. Let's use this as cover. This cot's going to... Oh, he knew! He sensed me! There's a little magic. Must be some sort of magic. Ow, fuck you. Ow, fuck you again. Okay, you can finish dying. Please. Eat again. Owie! Damn it, dude, that's really hard to time. You're scary. Jump-wa! Use the jump-wa. Come at me, bro. Okay. Got another cop walking towards us. I really want to try to catch one parry off this guy because, like I said, it's the hallmark of skill in this game, and I would just like to be able to do that. Damn it. So hard. Damn it, bro. Whoa. Let's make some space. A little bit of magic. Stick and move. Stick and move. Stick and move. Ah, man. I could walk away from it. Gotta move a little faster. Try to get my sword out in time. Damn, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, it doesn't stop his second swing. Alright, we caught it, but it doesn't matter. It's just more worth it to be avoidant and use magic. Sir Puckington, best of luck on your melee only with this guy. That second swing is going to be annoying when you're trying to catch parries. Unless you're just smart about it and avoid the first swing. You could just be smart about it and avoid the first swing and catch parry on the second. I think that's a tactic. Let me try that. Do a little more stick move over here. A little more stick move over here. Get the hammer out. Little neutral dodge. Damn it. I think that's the tactic with that. I'm trying to just finish him right now. Alright. Good fight. Not too bad. Double parry. Got a double parry. That's an idea. The fuck am I talking about? There are influencers who advise people what liquids are. What liquids are great to give themselves enemas against. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I don't know why I couldn't read that for a second. There are influencers who advise people what liquids are great to give themselves enemas with. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Yeah, coffee enema is like really good for you guys actually. Apparently if you do a coffee enema, it's supposed to be amazing and you'll absorb the caffeine like super fast. So if you lay on your side, I forgot which one, I'm not a enema influencer or a doctor, but like apparently enemas are like really healthy for you. I don't know. I'm not an influencer on that and I'm not really sure I know anything about that, but I remember reading that at one point, so yeah. Coffee enema. How we doing over here? Selby really isn't liking what I'm saying right now. Alright, so I'm gonna kill a couple of more monsters. I'm gonna send it back to base. I'm pretty happy about how that fight went. I didn't panic too much. I was able to manage a couple of mobs in the middle of it too. I caught a parry. I stayed on top of the eating mechanic. That's a new thing for me. Gotta stay on top of that eating mechanic. Oh, there's two. Oh god. I didn't know there was another one there. I wouldn't have approached you like that, brother man. I just wouldn't have done it. I'm low on fruit pies. I ate a lot of fruit, damn. I ate like almost 20 pies. Hello! Welcome back to the stream chat. It is I, Captain Dumb. I hope you had an amazing rendezvous on the town. Did you paint the town red? I sure hope you did. Of course, but I hope you showed no skin. Because if you did, Dexter will have a problem with that. Anyway, welcome back. Good to have you. Ah, yes. That's right.
That's what I say about lactose intolerance, everyone. This isn't true. This is a lie, by the way, before I get clip farmed on this. Lactose intolerance is a skill issue. You just need to develop your resistance against the lactose by slowly scaling in the amount of lactose that you take in daily. Ow, that hurt really bad. You can do that with Venom, apparently. People have done that with Venom. He does have a skin problem. I do wonder what you mean by that. Does it mean that there needs to be like a fursuit involved or something? Am I unraveling the twine? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wants to peel his skin off. I done forget about that. I have no context to this comment. Is that literally how it works? I mean, I could be wrong. I just don't know if it's like incentive to say that. Woo! That stretch made me dizzy. Let me drink a little bit of this water. Let me go try to cut down this plant with my bare hands and a machete. Or, sorry, my sword. I like how the plants kind of talk to each other. They make that little shake towards each other. Ah! Hey, oh shit, it's Puckington. Fuck. I'm actually kind of not ready for him. Alright, let me catch a little bit of rest. Let's get my eyes on Puckington. There's no avoiding him. He's gonna find me no matter what, so I'm just gonna meet him head on. He's become a hunter now, so every time he logs in, he's gonna find me, he said. Unless he's doing a build. But we're just gonna get some eyes on him. We'll get our stamina back in the meanwhile. We'll just wait for him to come to us. There's no point in trying to hide and run away. We'll just do our best in combat. We'll get a little bit of extra food. If I have it. I don't. I'm only running with 3 food. So we're kind of nerfed on that. Let's keep an eye on him. Unless he stays in one place. Looks like he's staying in one place. He's probably waiting for me to forget about him. Let's start moving. He also could just be waiting for me to move, see if I become more vulnerable, because that's a nicely hidden spot. Alright, now that I'm on the move, chances are he's on the move. Like I said, he's on the move. But we're just gonna carpet jump mad far. It's pretty weak carpet jump, not gonna lie. Find our next lodestone. Head on off to the castle. Chances are we're gonna be duking it out in the castle grounds. Unless he finds me here in the sands. I mean, I could stay really high up over here and wait for him. If he wants to be a hunter, I don't have to be so vulnerable. It's not really my style to be waiting like this, though. Only if I had a real trap set up for him, which I don't. So, we're gonna move on. We'll find our lodestone and we'll get out of here. Oh, Dragon. Hello, Dragon. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry I'm missing chat, guys. I'm trying to stay focused. 1 minute Puckington could be really far away from me. 1 second he would be really close. Now that I'm approaching this lodestone, things are going to get really hot all of a sudden. Because he could just pop up here. He's moving. I think he's trying to build. I actually don't think that he's on me right now. Look in the Discord for the spider warning. Sure. Let me just pull up some chat, because I know I'm missing chat right now. Shame in the chat, no XP. There's a hidden 0.999, and you're below the 100%. It lets you eat. Slightly changed how it works. How do you shove it down your throat? Good call. Shame in the chat. Let me get that XP really fast. Thanks for keeping me on point with the XP, guys. Let me stay. Puckington's over here now. Alright, so we're probably fighting right now. Alright, there's a chance that he steals my stuff. Let me get rid of my bonk. Let me get rid of the Bleka, because those are kind of hard to make. So we're going to get rid of the bonk and the Bleka. And we're going to run with the sword and fire magic. Once we're able to move, it's basically on. I'm pretty sure he's going to run right towards me. I hate that I can look at the map like this, dude. I'll look at the map. I'll look at the Discord in a second. I just got to handle Puckington really fast, or let him handle me. All right, it's on. GL Puckington. Can't swap hop. Get height. Get my eyes on him. I thought I had my leg, my active. If you guys look at the stream, you'll see that you'll see that I had my air jump active. I thought that my air jump. I'm gonna die again. I thought I had my air jump active. That's really fucking funny, Puckington. No, let me get my shit. That's funny as fuck. I gotta go all the way up the tower though. That's so fucking funny. That's so funny. Shame in the chat. Shame in the fucking chat. Oh man. All right, let me just float awkwardly up this way. Now Puckington and I will have our proper rove in a second. That is so fucking funny. If you look at this stream though, you'll see that I had my air jump active. There's reason to think that like I was able to do that. I'm coming down, Puckington. Just let me come down. Let me drink. Alright, I'm good. This is funny. Alright, this is a hunting fight, buddy. This isn't a duel, so you can come at me however you want. You can eat as much as you want. Expecting him to be over there. He's probably upstairs. Let's go on the floor. I can't really attack you right now. I'm making weird floating animations. I can't attack. Alright, now I can attack. Now I'm on. You're allowed to do whatever you want, but oh, try getting it off. Fuck, I'm trying to switch to magic. You got me with all three of those. Good shots. I tried putting seeds on him. He got parried. Just covering space. Moving a little bit. I missed really far back. I don't know why it's splashing like that. I'm out of food. I got him with the parry. I'm out of food. It's trouble. Oh. fuck? You're mad far away. Oh no. A little bit of lag here. I'm gonna die soon. I'm trying. Come on, where's my fucking magic? I'm dead. I got him! Oh no, I died. Fuck. Good fight. Good fight. I thought I had you there. Great fight, Puckington. Oh, I really thought I had you for a second, dude. Alright, let's see what he takes. Good fight, man. That was fun. You win this time. 2-0, man. 2-0. Hopefully next time. Let's see what he took. I didn't take anything. Alright, good fight, man. You're allowed to take a prize, man. Don't be afraid to take a prize. It's kind of fine. Yeah, GG's. Dude, seriously, that was fun. What was your health like, by the way? I ran out of food in the middle of that. So, what was your food like? Nah, that wasn't a gentleman's fight. I was eating and everything. Did you eat? You better have eaten. Did you eat? Okay, yeah, so he did eat. Alright, cool. Good fight. That was fun. Okay. I'm fine with that. If I had more food, maybe. All good. I take losses well. I accept my failures. You bested me, my friend. You had 8 food left. That's the thing about hunt fights on my server. Like, if you're not prepared, you lose, right? Like, I wasn't prepared enough. That's part of the deal, right? That's part of the deal, and that's fine. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. What I noticed about here, let me pull up the big thumb, just give you some of my thoughts on the fight and like where I did a little bit better and where maybe I could have improved and like what I thought you did really well. Yeah, you can take items from now. It's all good. I put items away. Like, I put a couple of things away that I didn't want you to steal. Because I was afraid. Oh, shit, I haven't gotten XP in a while. Let me just divulge my thoughts really fast on the fight. What I noticed that I did better this time was I was better at not overcommitting with melee, backing up and waiting for you to come towards me. Using magic. Since I didn't have my Bleka, I had to use magic way more. And I was able to kind of keep the long distance a little bit longer by using the AoE of the fire. So that's the things I kind of noticed that I was doing well. Where I kind of failed was I think I overcommitted to the magic one time and you were in my grill just like absolutely skewering me with the dagger. I made that mistake yesterday with the different player. So I have to not overcommit with the fire when they're too close. That's something I need to start paying attention to more. There was that one bit of lag that kind of caught me off guard. But you were really great at distance management. You were really good at being evasive. And towards the end, your aim was on point. Because I was like just panic shooting. Your aim was super on point. Like almost every arrow hit me. I remember there was one point where I was backing up and you hit me with a 3-shot combo. And I was like, fuck, man. All 3 of those fuckers hit me. God damn it. So, yeah. Oh, he's gotten better to the point where I deserved gifts when I kill him. Hey, all right. You always deserve gifts when you kill me. When I die, take some shit. It's all fine. You can take it up. You can take the whole inventory. I should have protected my fucking axes. That was a mistake on my end. I would have been reset a little bit there. I had a question. Me and 2 other guys have built quite a big castle, and when we TP back to base, we stood there for like 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. That's just server load in. Just give it a little bit of time. That happens, all right? That happens from time to time. All right, I'm already almost at 2 hours. I committed myself to 2 hours today. I think I'm going to play a little bit more. Maybe I'll go for like another half hour. If you guys allow me like a 5-minute break, I'll come back and we'll rock and roll. Holy crap, there's 15 of you guys in chat right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yo, everyone, big hype and dubs to Puckington for that kill. That was super sick. Really fun fight. Keep on hunting me, man. It's great content for both of us. And honestly, you being like on a mega streak against me is actually kind of fun. Because when I finally win, everyone's going to be like, yeah, he finally beat Puckington! So I don't mind like constantly losing. It's actually kind of fun. It'll be hype when I finally win. Being like an underdog is good. It gives me a lot of room to improve. So mega hype for Puckington, guys. If you don't follow him, definitely follow his stuff. Let me pull him up really quick. Let me just get... Yeah, he's a fellow streamer friend of mine. We are pioneering in Dragonwilds together, and I think of him as an equal streamer friend of mine in every sense of the word. He's also a fitness professional, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get some coaching from him one day. Who knows? This is Puckington's stuff, guys. Definitely follow his shit. He's the man. Hype! Alright, give me a couple minutes, guys. I need a break after that. My hands are shaking like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, I take these fights really seriously. I do want to win. I'm competitive as fuck. I don't mind losing, but I'm competitive as fuck. When I win, I'm gonna pop off. You saw how excited I got when I thought I won. Anyway, fun, guys. Fun. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Give me a minute. Love y'all. Let me get some music for you. I might get DCMA'd for this, but I don't care.
I have no motivation. I don't even wanna try. What's after graduating? Work hard, retire and die. I don't wanna live that life. Rather drop out, think goodbye. Working a mediocre, average fucking 9 to 5. And I know it's what my parents want from me, but I don't. So I won't go get that business degree. I'm sorry, Mom, that I'm a deadbeat, the failure of the family. But I didn't ask to be here, so just leave me alone.
I told you not to go out last night.
My apologies that I don't wanna be what you want me to be. I'm sorry, I'm not a prodigy. Really got good grades, no A's or B's. Yeah, I'm hardly getting by on a daily basis, but I got a dream, so I gotta chase it. Never gonna be who they wanna see. On my left, I know I'll be saying that I know exactly what my parents want, but I don't. So I won't go get that business degree. I'm sorry, Mom, that I'm a deadbeat, the failure of the family. But I didn't ask to be here, so just leave me alone.
Now get out of my sight,
I'm a delusional freak who's chasing made-up dreams. Most people give up at 12, but now I'm 23. I'm from another planet, they'll never understand it. Everyone's getting degrees while I still have nothing planned out. And I know exactly what my parents want, but I don't. So I won't go get that business degree. I'm sorry, Mom, that I'm a deadbeat, the failure of the family. But I didn't ask to be here, so just leave me alone. I've been staying inside too much lately. Probably contributes to my anxiety. Doctor says I need to get more vitamin D, so I take a supplement 2 times a week. If you got inside my head, you'd see there's no point in going to therapy. At least that's what I tell myself, cause I don't need another purchase added to my monthly fee. I'm doing fine, alright, okay. Sun keeps coming up each day. See it through my window shades. It's alright, just passing time. I'll watch it fade. Can't do too much anyways. In this small town, it'll away. I'm doing fine, I swear I'm doing Am I really fine, or am I just really good at lying? I don't really know lately. I've been on autopilot in my mind. Keeps me awake every single night. I stay up late. I don't know how to sleep when I'm overthinking every little thing. But I'm taking my pills and I'm paying my bills, so I still feel the same. Guess I'll play this guitar, hoping that tomorrow I can say that I'm doing fine. Alright, okay, sun keeps coming up each day. See it through my window shades. It's alright, just passing time. I'll watch it fade, can't do too much anyways. In this small town, either way, I'm doing fine. There's a lot of things I wanna do, but my feet just don't seem to move. My friends are asking, where have you been? Say I'm busy, but I'm doing well in the city I built for myself, and these walls are growing thicker every day. My hideaway has became a prison that I can't escape. These lonely days make me wish that I had never gone away. I isolated from my friends, and now I wish I would stay. My hideaway can't contain my pain. Okay, I hopped out of bed today, thinking that today's gonna be the day that I go and change my broken ways. But my mind had other plans for me, saying you're gonna stay on this road, on this broken path alone. And if you stray, I'll find a way to get you right back on your own. I'm not my friend and I'm my enemy, my number one catastrophe. My mind and me want different things, but I'm hoping that I'll change. 'Cause there's a lot of things I wanna do, but my feet just don't seem to move. My friends are asking, where have you been? Say I'm busy, but I'm doing well in a city I built for myself, and these walls are growing thicker every day. My hideaway has became a prison that I can't escape. These lonely days make me wish that I had never gone away. I isolated from my friends, and now I wish I would stay. My hideaway can't contain my pain.
I love this artist, guys. Marino. I really, really vibe with his music. Something about it, just like, I feel him. I feel him. I don't know if you guys feel it. Anyway, thanks for being patient, guys. I got another, like, I don't know, I can go for another, like, half hour, 45 minutes if I push it. Surprisingly, I think I'm going to be able to stream close to my usual time during this week. We'll see how I feel after today. The work is pretty crazy. I'm just on my feet for like 11 hours straight. And I end my days by teaching the adult classes. So it's like all this children work. And then I end the day by like doing martial arts with adults. And, you know, you got to push your efforts. That way they're getting good practice. So, yeah, I know I'm complaining a lot about it, but I'm actually doing pretty well so far. Did I see the photos? Let me look at the photos now. Sorry, I forgot about them, Georgia. My apologies. Let me go into the Discord. You put them in post dumping, I take it? Oh. That's a scary looking spider. Is it venomous? Because I know Aussie wildlife could be like that. That's a spooky looking buddy. Oh, have you guys seen this clip? You were here, Georgia. Whoa, I just pushed you off the map? Bye-bye! Bye-bye! I was so tired my laugh didn't come out all the way. But look, I like push off Georgia. Whoa, I just lived! She lived, actually. You lived that, right, Georgia? You X-teleported out of that somehow? Jeez, that's a scary buggy. It's a huntsman. Still a spooky looking boy. You gotta get that out of your house, yeah? Alright. What am I up to over here? Let's hey yo, Puckington, where are you? Let me go to Puckington really quick. You don't have to come to me. I'll come to you, bud. You're over there? Oh, you're far away. How far away is he? He's in the swamplands. I wonder what he's doing over there. Is there a lodestone in that direction? Maybe he's getting swamp tar or something like that. Where'd he go? He's all over the place. The hell? He's got movement. Oh, hey, Puckington. Here. Your reward. A sword. Take it. It's yours fair and square. I insist. Yeah, you can confirm. You can parry Abyssal Demons. A few of the strikes. Just a couple of them. I think that big charge up shot you can't do anything about. I'll keep the Chris for a second. Let me see what the Chris is like in terms of damage. Maybe I'll just use my Chris as my main for a little bit. Dagger versus Chris. The dagger and the Chris do the same amount of damage. And so I'm just going to stick with the Chris. It'll be a new weapon to learn. That's like a 6-step combo, right? One. Let me get some stamina back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Ooh, it's a 7 count there. I'm just looking at this animation. Because as a martial arts professional, I might be able... How do you switch it from Pakal to Sok-Sok? Look, he's holding it reverse grip. So the first ones are reverse slash, thrust, slash, thrust. Switches it to Pakal there into a slash. It's very slick. Into a thrust. Oh, let me finish the combo. Yes, I can remove totem, sorry. Coming. You're gonna claim your spot. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, Puckington. Claim your spot. There you go, dude. So I need to remove another one? Yeah, let me remove all these over here. And then there's one more. And he's gonna claim this whole corner. We're giving this to Puckington. He deserves it. He's gonna be a legend in the RuneScape Dragonwilds community. And having one of his builds in our castle grounds is gonna be absolutely worthy. And absolutely appreciated, because he does masterworks. I don't know if you guys have seen his builds. He does masterworks. So super appreciated. Thank you for putting your time, effort, energy into our server, bro. I don't know what the deal with this roof is, but bye. I didn't make it. Hey, chat, if you guys want to see something that'll annoy you really quick, here we go. I don't know who made that roof, but the roof is like that. Bye-bye! Where is he building? He's building right over that house. Oh, man, I was just there a second ago. I'll go back for you, Axa. It's easy to repair. It's the same as other swords. I could have repaired it on him. He's taking this space. Too kind. You earned it, bro. I should be dropping my entire inventory for you. I'm just too pussy to do it. So he's taking that spot over there, Axa. I think it's going to be pretty dope. Puckington's going to have a nice mansion or whatever he chooses to build. The floor is yours, bro. Do what you want. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to open up these packs. Let me see. Let me put some of this stuff away. So my barracks over here. No worries, dude. So this is my barracks that I built in my castle. This is one of my original visions when I built the castle at first. It's still incomplete, but I noticed the other day, I went to this bed, and someone took a bed. I have someone amongst my ranks. Look at this. Someone's in my ranks. There's 12 beds in here. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 12 beds in here. And you could be among one of my elite. One of my soldiers. One of the captain's crusaders. The captain's convoy. The captain's cuticles. Yeah, what about, we were thinking about naming the crew something. Because I'm Captain Thumb. And one of our crew, Axa, came up with the idea of phalanges. And I was like, nah, there's no way anyone's going to want to identify as a phalange. But what if you guys want to identify as a cuticle? Hey, Selby, you want to be a cuticle? And if one of you guys fall off, I'll just tear you off, right? I tear off a cuticle. No, there's no way I'm running with that, by the way. Look at the house under construction. Oh, yeah, we'll take a look at your house. Absolutely, bro. 100%. We gotta take a look at Axe's build, guys. This is his first ever Dragonwilds build, and he's doing a fantastic job. Let me just put some of my food away, my seeds. Nobody likes potions. I never use potions ever. So this is Axe's mansion. For those of you guys who don't know, I gotta make sure I always mention this whenever I can. Axe is one of my first followers. He's one of my first subscribers, and he is the angel in the chat that is always keeping it alive, even if there's nobody there. So always make sure you guys are showing lots of love to Axe when he pops in. He is the absolute man. He was keeping wind behind my sails before I even knew that I was able to do this pretty well. If you guys think I'm able to do this well at all, you know, you guys were gassing me up before. That's the only reason why I said that. I don't like to say narcissistic shit like that. I have so much room to improve, but if you guys think I'm doing well at all, it's because Axa helped me learn. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm still learning. You guys are teaching me all the time. Anyway, a little bit of rest, a little bit of chilling with the crew, a little bit of coffee from me. How are you? We got so many people in the chat. I'm glad to see you guys all here. If you guys haven't done so, drop a follow. Use your Twitch Prime sub on me. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit low energy. We're not going crazy right now. I don't have like too many goals right now besides just kind of fill out the world and play the game. Me and Selects are going to do duos on Fuzan to finish up the game as it is soon. There's a difference between being yourself and being narcissistic. Well, part of me being myself is that I have a really mean internal voice. I have an angry, mean internal voice that's always kind of like putting me down. But that's kind of one of the things that's driving me to do better because I'm really willing to see myself in a negative light. Almost to a detriment. But I think that's one of my strengths is I'm really willing to look at myself objectively, I hope. Willing to look at myself objectively. It's one of the things I try to do. But maybe it's narcissistic to say that I do that. Oh no, now I'm going down like an esoteric hole. Alright everyone, hug yourselves and rock with me. Just a quick little second to hug yourself and rock, chat. Yeah, that type of stuff. You know, you're just always trying to do better. Hopefully. Anyway. Looks like I got my stamina back. Man, what do I feel like doing? The world is my oyster. I could lay down more crafting tables. I could go gather more. I could craft. I'm thinking I'll run around the reach just because I'll get a bunch of random shit and it'll be fun for me to kill a bunch of animals. Not animals, a bunch of monsters. Animals. A bunch of monsters. But we are going to kill some animals when we get into the courtyard. Shame in the chat, no XP though? There we go. What's up, Puck? What do you need, bro? Talk to me. I'll try to help you out. You sure? Alright. Don't be afraid to ask. Huh? Did my swings just go over the chicken's head? Am I DCing? I think the server's crashing. Server's definitely crashing right now. I don't think I'm DCing. Okay, there's a chicken. That was some crazy lag. We lost Puckington. Sub goal. Someone just subscribed. Oh my goodness. An hour ago. Oh my goodness. I didn't see it. Let me think 21. I never said anything. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. Let me think just subscribed like an hour ago. I didn't see it until now. I don't know why I didn't get a notification. Maybe it was on break or something like that. I don't know. Let me think. Thank you so much for your subscription. It doesn't go unnoticed. I promise. It doesn't go unappreciated. You're the best. Thank you so much. Everyone say thank you to Let Me Think. That's so awesome, dude. Let me invite you to the Discord. Let's get him on board. Everyone, big hype for Let Me Think. I don't know how long you've been watching, dude. I don't know how long it took for me to earn your trust, but let's rock and roll, dude. Dang, big streamer fail. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you, like, immediately, dude. Seriously, are you still here? Say something if you're still here. If you're a lurker, thanks for lurking. I'm sorry I didn't say anything, bro. A subscription's a big deal. That's a big, big deal. Man. Alright, so we're running around over here. I'm gonna do a pants swap hop. And there's gonna be 2 burly knights over here. So before they approach me, I'm going to buff. And I'm gonna buff. Ooh, Fumble Chaps is here. Oh, he's gonna hunt me as well. Alright, I got more problems in my hands. It seems like we're having some server lag though. You've lost 2 already? They fall through the floor? Alright, Puckington, thank you for saying that. I'll make sure I'm on solid ground. You lost 2 of them? That's kind of brutal. I better make sure I have some backup weapons. If anything, I'll make some mithril weapons as backup weapons. It wouldn't be the first time I was underpowered. I kind of don't mind it too much. It's good to nerf yourself here and there. Oh. Ooh. That kind of hurt. Oh, I forgot to bring food. This is bad. I don't have any food. I just gotta rely on my skill. Yeah, right. Let's just see how long I can hang over here. Oh, there's some food over here. That'll recover me a little bit. I got some bones, iron. Am I getting double sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might have had 2 audio on at once. I'm really sorry about that, guys. That's pretty bad. Thanks for saying something, dude. My skill, yes. What are you guys talking about? My skill is infinite. Oh, fire's not going to do much damage to this guy. Shit. Get my bonk out. I like my bonk, please. Oh, that got me! You're kidding me! And where's my bonk? Oof. That hurt. That hurt real bad. Hello, Mr. Elite. Are you home? I have some air magic for you. We'll go right through the geometry over here. It doesn't matter. 336 damage. Oh, it's so chunky. Why is it critting him every single time, though? Oh, my goodness. Air magic? That's what crits Black Knights? I did not know this. I thought it would be water magic. Blow him away, baby. Oh, watch me do this. Watch me do this. Okay. Never mind. Don't watch me. That was a lie. I really didn't think he was going to hit me. I thought I had the range. Skill. Yeah. Lots of that. I got lots of skills. I got bow staff skills. Got warhammer skills. I got Karis skills. Got crossbow skills. Who's on me? I think I see a sniper right there. I saw the glint of his eyes. Let's see what this Karis does to him. Active reloads going against him. Close the distance. I still need to learn the timing on drawing a weapon after using the crossbow. It's way slower than it used to be. Back when the game first came out, you'd be able to crossbow and like immediately change. Or crossbow, active reload, immediately change. Let me try my active reload again. Crossbow. It still takes a little bit. Let me see my inventory. It's filling up pretty fast. I think I forgot to empty my personal storage, which would be a bit of a mistake. Yeah, I did that. Ooh, I gotta eat. Let me eat anything I got. Did I get another Terror Bird? How'd I get that? Oh, he's going to turn the character markers off on your PV server? Yeah, dude, I want all that turned off. I want character markers turned off. I want compass icons turned off. I want overhead names turned off. If possible, I would want overhead names to only show up when you are cursored on them, like, perfectly. I think that would be, like, a really good compromise. That way, like, you could kind of see them in the dark, like, in the far distance, because it's kind of tricky. So maybe character name... Ooh, I almost jumped off. Yes, Puckington, absolutely. I didn't want to put too much on Chaos's plate, but he probably thought of that himself, to be honest. Yeah, we need that for our server, so it's harder for you guys to hunt me. Or hunt other players. Me, I mean, I'm going to be on live, so you guys are going to find me no matter what. But that's my own doing. I'm just having fun hitting the Bleka from that far away right now. Just chipping away. Anyway. I have to end stream pretty soon, I'm not going to lie. So give me another like 20 minutes. I'm just going to run around, have some fun. Use a little bit of magic. Interesting. So the elite is weak to the air magic for some strange reason. He's going to approach. We're going to have the bonk ready. Oh my god! I couldn't shield that. Or parry that. It was such a heavy, heavy swing. Ow! I'm dead. I gotta be really careful here. I have no food. Sniper. Oh, this is ugly, dude. I want to fight back. I'm afraid of dying if I jump up there, though. I want to use a leg swap pop to get over there, but I don't want to die at the same time. Let's see what I could do. I'm going to try to leg swap hop on an angle. And hopefully not get sniped while I'm doing this. That was pretty slick, yeah? I'm coming for your ass, bitch. How dare you ignore me? Okay, don't look at me like that. I swear for a second I thought I was gonna roll off the map. Why am I not hitting you though? I wish the NPCs could fall off the map too. You feel me on that? That'd be kind of cool. Up we go. Uh-oh. He sees me. We got the timing locked in on that. You can't run away from me, bitch. Don't turn around. Unless you want back shots. Because I got those for days. I got those on deck, big boy. See anything else going on over here? A skeleton warrior. Wandering up all the way over here to get to me. Huh. Who would have thunk it? I mean, if you want to die that badly, it can be arranged. But I'm not coming down there for you. I'll jump down here really fast. It's good to have your legs of lightness on a click when you're exploring. Sorry, I missed some of the things you said, Puckington. My apologies. Chaos is gonna turn off. Boom. Isn't it best on map only? I would keep overhead names. I'm not into overhead names, Selects. Because what if, like, you're hunting what if, like, you're just overlooking the area and now all of a sudden you see their name running around? What if, like, you're just beginning your hunt and you overlook an area, you just go up really high and then you see their name? Like, you're gonna know exactly where they are right away. Overhead names need to be toggled somehow. What if a hunter just came out to the reach and there was like a player way over there and you just saw their overhead name like running across, like you wouldn't have to be too attentive to see that. But maybe you saw their character run across and you're like, oh shit. It would be a little bit different. You're done? I could totem whenever you're ready. Keep the names on to keep some visibility. Ah, you guys aren't seeing it with me, huh? I mean, you guys are allowed to disagree. I could be wrong about this. But I feel like you should have, like, if your cursor's on them, the name comes overhead. What if you put your cursor on that? So, same scenario, run it back with me. Same scenario, run it back. You're overlooking the reach. You logged in. You're beginning a hunt. You have an inclination that maybe there's a player out over here. You saw them teleport. Whatever. You saw, like, I don't know, whatever. You're overlooking the reach. You see them run across. You're not really sure. Maybe it's like, I don't know, a bird or something like that. You put your cursor on them. Now you see their name. Now you know who it is. It changes things. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit of a different dopamine hit. Instead of just seeing it out of the corner of your eye and be like, ah, Puckington's there. You'd be like, oh shit, is that a person? I thought I saw a person. Shit, I should get closer over there. Was that a person? Get your cursor on it. Oh shit, it's Puckington. I'm going. You know what I mean? What do you guys feel about that? Okay. We could do that distance as well. Whoa, now we're getting... This is the type of thinking we need to do. Because how far away would it be appropriate then? Like, maybe like... How far is your range? How far is your range with magic? I think that's like a fair guesstimation of like where you should see them maybe. Or maybe range with an arrow. But range with an arrow varies. And goes sicko crazy mode. That's mad far. I don't know if I would advocate for that. This is deep conversations we're having, guys. This is like the types of stuff that we might be able to influence and really have a meaningful impact on the playstyle. Personally, I don't think I want to see overhead names unless I put the cursor on them. I'm open to the idea of it being proximity based. Let's get on the ground floor right now. Like, maybe like from here to like, maybe the stairs over there makes sense. You could see their name. That makes sense to me, because how big is an arena? Let's like take a average size of Puckington's arenas. That's probably the proper distance for how far you should see their names. You could see their names infinitely far away. We could do an experiment. Puckington, you want to do an experiment for the end of stream? Let me put a totem up and we'll do an experiment together, Puckington. What do you say? I think this is a good experiment. We'll go to, where's one of the highest points in the game? I'm thinking a fair place would just go be on top of like the Stormlands. This is a really high point over here, and we could see mad far out into the distance. And what I'll do is I'll stand over here, or you stand over there, and one of us will just run as far as we can west until we can't see the name anymore. Maybe you, because I bet you have higher specs than I do. My draw distance is turned down pretty bad to accommodate stream. What do you think of that, Puckington? Is that a good idea? Unfortunately, I don't really have a lodestone that direction. Sort of. I'm running low on laws. Let me go back to base really quick. Let me put my shit away. Let me get a couple of laws. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do is an experiment, okay? Puckington, if it's okay, I'm going to ask you to do the running. Not like for any other reason than I think it'll be cool for the chat to see it happen. Like, when do we but then again, your settings are way higher. It'll be more meaningful if you do it. It's not going to be a fair experiment if I do it. We need someone with max draw distance put up. I mean, I guess I could temporarily put it up. We'll crack this open. Alright, sick. Thank you, Puckington. Hey, chat. Who do you think should run, me or Puckington? Would you guys rather him with the higher specs tell us when he stops seeing us, or would you rather see it on stream yourselves? I think for the viewers, it might be good to see it yourselves. A drink. Oh yeah, totem. My fault, bud. Forgot. Hopefully Let Me Think heard me say thank you. I would feel really bad if he subbed and I never said thank you. Now these these totems were placed, I believe. Whoa! Let's place it here, fuck it. And then I know the other one had a law rune placed on it, so I would remember. Somewhere over nya. Alright, nice, Puckington. Looking cool already. Looking cool already. Check this out. I can reverse a jump by like... Oh, wait a minute. I messed it up. I could do the opposite of a leg swap hop by just doing it in reverse order. And I can kind of deaden a jump. It's kind of cool. Let me try it really quick. It wasn't the effect I was looking for. I could like really deaden a jump if I do it proper. Oh, let me just try this one more time. You see? I deadened the air jump. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, I deadened the air jump. So the day that... man, I don't want to say it. I have a plan with that. You guys probably... If you're smart, you could put it together what I'm going to do with that. If you're smart, you could put it together. Don't steal my idea. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to know if you stole my idea. For those of you guys who know what's going on, you'll figure that out. I'm going to stop saying shit because you're going to figure it out if I talk more. Alright, we're gonna go here. Oh, I forgot to make law runes. I'm a dumbass. Whatever. So we just leg swap hop a couple times. You're gonna run? I'm not sure if it's gonna be fair representation if you run. But I think for stream it'll be a little bit better for them to view. Jumpla! That's why I was going to ask for... Oh shit, I might die. That's what I was going to ask for because I ran out and was stuck. I went back to my own server. Oh, it also gives a good idea for lower specs. You're right. Yeah. Alright, fine. That's fair. Maybe we should be working around lower specs because we can't expect everyone to have really high-end PCs anyway. So let me just do some Jumpla. Almost there. One more time. Big ass Jumpla. You know, maybe I get all the way on top of this, just so I could see even more. Jumpla. Ooh, a chest. I done forgetty that was there. Let me just pick that up really fast. I never got this chest before. Wow. Crazy work. Can't believe I never picked that up before. Alright, Sir Puckington. Wherefore art thou, sir? I actually can't see your name already. You're only 180 feet out that direction. Maybe we should do it like this, where like... I might die. Hit a slope, please. Okay. Oh, he's already kind of invisible to me. You might need to come back over here and like just run until I can't see you anymore. that you? I swear, if I hit you right there, that went crazy. The bridge. Why don't I see you? Do you see yourself on stream? Oh, there you are. I see you now. I'm dumb. Sorry, I didn't see that. My eyes are fucking terrible. My fault, my fault. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I see you now. If it's possible, Puckington, I'll have a better visual on you if you run this direction. I know it's a lot to ask you, but there you are. Alright, keep on going. You can keep on going the way you are. Just keep on going this way. Keep on going this way. I see you. There you disappear right there at the bridge. That's the point. Go back like 2 feet. That was it. I saw it happen. No, I saw it happen. No, don't be sorry. It's sorry. Don't be sorry at all. That was it, though. We saw it. That's like the exact moment I lose you. But now that I loaded that area in, maybe? There you are again. You just pop back in. That's the location. Where that arrow landed, that's like the exact spot. Where that first arrow landed, that was like the exact spot. You don't see me up here. Interesting. Let me see if I can hit him. Do you see my arrows coming at you? It's hard to catch the drop on it. Alright, so here's the arrows. Landing that shot's gonna be so freaking hard. Close. A little bit higher up. I want to see it land, though. I'm not gonna catch it. It's hard. Maybe if I shot a million times. Alright, so we see each other. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not overpowered to see the names from that far away. Now that we've seen it in person, though, it's not super obvious. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe overhead names aren't bad. But I feel like, I don't know, there's like a middle ground where like maybe you don't want the names to show. I don't know, that's a tricky one, dude. Alright guys, I think I'm going to sign off for the day. It's been a good stream. I'm not sure if Puckington's looking at me with the eyes of violence or not. We'll see if he loads up any of his magic. But I think that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Yeah. Go more into the place. It's easier to kill you. Oops. Is that what I said, Selby? Go more into the place. It's easier to kill you. Yeah, I think the name was so small it was pointless at the furthest point. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't able to hit you with arrows, but it is like a huge tell. I'm still on the fence about it. I keep on losing my lodestones too. See, he's not the only one, chat. He's not the only one. Let me just go sky high for a second. Maybe stand on top of this. Pick up this chest. Oh, there's a lodestone right here, doggo. I'm on it. Oh, man. Puckington's mad far away now. Sorry, buddy. Oops. Let's get out of here. And I'm going to raid out, guys. I really appreciate everyone for hanging out with me. My name's Captain Thumb, streaming 5 days a week. Wednesday's a martial arts stream, but not this week because I'm working like a mofo. Just want to say thanks to all my friends, all my crew members, all my regulars. You guys know who you are. All my core crew. I'll see you guys in the cabin. Make sure you guys are keeping up with my stuff, social medias, the Discord, my martial arts projects. Eventually, we're going to do a investing project. Got a bunch of really fun stuff. The server, it's open PvP hard mode. There's no password protection, just filtered by PvP. Look at Saradomin house. Check if Coleman is still streaming. Interesting. Was he live before? Oh my god, we got to show him some love. Absolutely, Axa. Good call. Yeah. Let's go show Coleman some love. Thanks, Buckington. I really appreciate you playing with us today, man. I'll see you next time when you're hunting me down. Maybe I'll get the kill next time. When I finally get my kill on you, dude, it is going to be hype. I'm going to be super stoked. Because now it's 2-0. Now it's 2-0. He's going to make it a hat trick if I don't play any better. Let's see. Coleman. He would be in my following list. Co? Is that him? Nah. Am I not following Coleman? Was he streaming Dragonwilds? Let's go, man. Look at Discord ATM. You're only getting better. Yeah, it's true. We're all only getting better. But yeah, some of us are improving more than others, you know. You might be improving better than I am. I'm a hard learner. I'm a bad student. I'll say that with my chest. But I'll bullhead my way into it. See you later. Take it easy, Eddie. Someone potentially expecting. I forgot to mention it to you earlier before you go. No idea. He started streaming shortly after you. Okay. Maybe he's still live. He has pretty long tolerance. He can stream for a long time. I'm not seeing him over here, though. Let me look at Discord. People are telling me to look at Discord really fast. So Lex is asking me to read it. To get together on Thursday? Or rather on the weekend. Are you going to be able to play with me on stream on Thursday? We could just do it on Thursday then. It is a little bit variable if I'm going to stream. It depends on my energy level. I'll make sure I'm in communication with you about that. I added a Discord link to your server. It takes a little bit to set up, which I can guide you through. I appreciate that. Yes, definitely. But lets people from Discord talk to people via the game chat. Wow! That's cool. That's super cool. So they'll be able to talk to the game chat through the Discord? Is that what you're telling me? That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. I like that. It'll get all crazy if we ever blow up, but that's actually super dope. Yeah, we could set that up. Not going to be able to do it today. I'm sorry, Captain Chaos. Like I said, this week's a little bit crazy with work and stuff. I'm going to try to give myself a little reprieve. I streamed for a little bit longer than I expected myself to. Went for a whole, almost 3 hours. The Discord. Did I say the Discord? All right, let me look for Coleman really quick. This is it, Coleman, right? No? It's Coleman, bro. I don't see him. All right, there's no other Dragonwild streamers that I know, so let's just go to Nerdy Princess. Ooh. Oh, she speaks a different language. Never mind. Nate Doggy. Nate Doggy. Yeah, it's going to be Nate Doggy. He speaks English. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Captain Thumb. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. Thursday, it looks like me and Selects are going to do a Fuzon run. So I'll be seeing you guys there. It's going to be super dope. Drop your follow. Drop your Prime subscription. Oh, my God. Drop your Prime subscription. Never appreciated. Oh, my God. Never appreciated. Oh, no. My words are all jumbled up. Never expected. Always appreciated. Captain Thumb can't say words. Shame in the chat. Holy shit. I'm shaming myself. That's not the first time today I said something completely backwards from what I meant to say. Never expected. Always appreciated. Thank you guys for coming through. Love you all. I'll see you guys soon. I'm all jumbled up. Let's get this raid out. Bye-bye. You guys could clip that and take that out of context and just ruin me forever. Captain Thumb. My dyslexic ass. Never appreciated. Damn. Yeah, I hate you all. No, you guys rule. Thank you guys so much for spending your time on me. Hope it was fun. Bring some good energy to this guy. Nate Doggy has nobody in his chat right now, so it might brighten his day a little bit. Streamers, they're working hard. And sometimes it's a little bit of thankless work, so show them some love. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye.